Okay, so let's start, right? So we have covered yesterday the strings, Boolean, okay, operators we have to start. So there are the different types of operators are there. We know that operators need operand, right? Because operand is the items on which operators can be applied, okay? So sometimes we need a two operand or maybe sometimes we need more than two operands, okay? So, so like there are the different types of operators are there. So first category is arithmetic operator, like we have arithmetic signs, right? Plus, minus, star, the multiply, division, modulo, right? Exponential, okay, and division. So these are the operators are there, okay, and some assignment operators are there like equal, equal, plus equal, minus equal. So plus equal is equal to the x equal to x plus 3, x equal to x minus 3, x equal to x minus x multiply 3. So this kind of assignment operators also there, okay. So these operators have the precedence, like star division has the higher precedence if all the operators are there. If some of the operators are at the same time, so we have the higher precedence also there, okay. So based on the precedent, they will be doing the calculation. Some comparison operators are there, like we can compare the two values, right? We can do equal, greater than, less than, equal, less than, equal to. Some logical operator are there, like if the two conditions are true, then the result will be the true, the condition will be true. If both are true, then true. If one of them is true, then return true, like OR operator. And this is the negation, right? If the true, then it will become false, okay. So the not operator is basically making a reverse of the condition, okay. So another type of operator is there, identity operator. Identity operator is checking whether the two instance object are the same or not. So x is y, we are checking, or x is not y, okay. And another one is the membership operator, like we check in or not in. So we can use the membership operator. Some bitwise operators are there, like ampersand, pipe, caret, and till sign, right? And bitwise operator. So these are the bitwise operator, like working on the one and zeros, right? Okay, so those are the bitwise operator. So this kind of like precedence is there. Like if you have plus, the bracket is very, very higher precedence. So first the bracket will be calculated. So these two values in the bracket, these two on bracket, and then minus will be done. If you have 100 plus 5 into 3, so obviously 5 into 3 plus done first, 15, and 15 plus 100 is a 115, right? So this is the precedence, or the, the order is there. So start with the highest precedence at the top. So exponential is a higher precedence, right? Okay, multiply and then plus minus, like this, it's a order, okay. So this is, and if the same precedence is there, then always the expression will be evaluated from the left to right. So if I go to left to right, so left is first 5 plus 4 9, then 9 minus 7 2, and 2 plus 3 5. So 5 is coming result. If I say if multiply is here, what will be the value? So multiply will be calculated 1, and then it will be start the precedence from left to right. So then 5 plus 4 9, 9 minus 7 2, 2, 2 plus 15 17, right? So this is very simple calculation, okay. So there is like we can do the operators, okay. Next is collections. So now we are going to understand what are the different types of collections are there in the Python. So what is the meaning of collection? Basically, collection is holding the more than one values, right? So sometimes I say I will create a variable, but variable is holding one value. Whenever you are uh, assigning the another value, it will override. But collection list is basically is a duplicate can be allowed. List can have the items duplicated. Okay, if I say if this cherry, if I write it one more time, so it will be duplicated. And the list can be defined and it is mutable. This is a mutable list. So if I say I want to, so cherry is coming two times. So duplicates are allowed in the Python list. Okay, and the list items are start from the zero index. Okay, and list is order. In which order you are inserting the element, in the same order it will print. The order will not change. So when you are writing any element in the list and you are printing the list, you will get the same order. Okay, order will not change. So that is the reason it is called ordered. Changeable means like you can modify any element, any particular index value, you can change. So you can modify also. Suppose the index of 0, you say you want to change, like you say the list is of some value you want to change, the list of the second item. So 0, 1, 2, right? You want to, okay, something like you say test. Okay, now you are printing the list. Okay, so what exactly you are doing here? You are trying to change your element. So you have to access the element by using the index, and you can modify directly the element by accessing the index. So that is basically changeable. Allow duplicate, I already told, like we can have multiple elements can be in the list, right? And if I want to find the length of the list, so length function is there. And if I want to check the data type, right? So when I type function I apply on the list, right? So I will get the list. List can have different data types also. These lists are the same data type, right? This is the string list, this is the integer list, this is the Boolean list, but I can have the list of different data type. But when I print the type of list, I will get that list type. So if you look at here, when you say type of my list, then it is like list type. Okay. So this is the type of list. List is having the constructor. So suppose you have some tuple, right? Some list of values you have in the bracket, and you want to create a list out of that. So suppose if I say, I have these list of values, and this list of values, I want to make it a tuple. I want to make it a list, right? So if I say I have a value, I have a say my list, my tuple. So some tuple I have, and tuple values are always created in the round bracket. So if I say this tuple, if I say this tuple is a in the round bracket. Okay. Now I pass this tuple inside this list. Now it will be printing as a square bracket. Can you see now? So when you have a tuple in the round bracket, now the list is the square bracket. Okay. So this is the way to convert a tuple to the list, right? So list constructor we use. Constructor is, I will tell about in the object-oriented programming concept. So constructor is basically a class values. It is initializing and it is creating the particular type of object. So constructor is basically making a type of list object. So I'm using the constructor. And other Python collections like arrays are there, like list, tuple, set, dictionaries. So these are other 4 collection data types are there. Okay. So how to access the list item? I told the indexing we can do. We can have a negative indexing also, right? We can take the values from the right side of the list. So we can use the negative indexing. Range also we can have, like we can define like 2 to 5. So 0, 1, 2. So it will start from here, 2, 3, 4, these 3 items. Again, it's a like a slicing. So slicing, if I say 5 minus 2 is 3, and it will be taking 3 items and starting from 2 and 1 item less than 5, like basically till 4th position. So second, third, and fourth. Okay. So we will see here second, third, fourth. These are the 3 are coming. So here they are saying the item the position 5 is not included, right? Because when we do 5 minus 2 minus 3 and index start from 0, so definitely it will go to the 4th item, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will come in here. Okay. So if I want to find colon 4, so starting from the beginning until 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till kiwi. Okay. 0. Oh, 4 item will come till orange will come. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So total number of item 4 minus 0, you can do 4. But index is starting from the 0. So this is 0, this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3. So 3 it will come. 4 will not be included. right? 4 will not be included. The total items will be the 4. Okay. So that is already we have seen in the string also, right? Same calculation. So this is the same calculation. This is till and it is starting from the 2, 0, 1, 2. It is starting from 2 and till the and. Okay. So that is basically access the item. Change the list item. Already I told about this. Like I can give the index and I can change the element. If I want to change the range of the items, so I can specify the range and I can give the value to replace. So I'm saying here 1, 2, 3, 0, 1 from here 1, 2, right? So I'm changing how many element I'm changing apple. So I'm starting from here banana, black currant, watermelon. This is change. So these two items are changed with the two items here. Okay. So if you see 3 minus 1, right? 2, right? So two items are replaced. So two items are replaced by these two items. Okay. So if I make it here 1 to 4, what happened? So 1 to 4 I'm giving here. So apple, after that black currant is coming, watermelon is coming, that is replaced. So how many items it's replaced? 4 minus 1, 3 items it replaced. So these three items are replaced by the two items. Okay, 4 minus 1, 3, right? So three items are replaced by the two items. So this is the change value items. Okay, so we can replace the list of values we can do. Insert. So insert is basically inserting the item at a particular position. Okay. So if I say 2, so 0, 1, 2. So this position will be replaced by watermelon and cherry will be shifting to the next position. So third item will be watermelon is coming, right? Okay. Is it clear this all these things? Right? It is very, very clear. These functions you should know exactly what happens, right? Because sometimes this is the like MCQs questions. Okay, multi-choice questions. So we should know. Okay. And the add the items in the list, append function is there. Okay. So what is the difference between the insert and append? Can anyone tell? You already started Python, right? Can you tell me what is the difference between the insert and append? Hmm?
Arvind,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
insert, we can add any item at particular position, but append is nothing but it adds at the last position, something like that.
Yes, yes. So append is adding at the end because we are not giving any position in the append, because append is obviously it is at the end, but insert is an a position. So sometimes I want to add the item in the beginning or middle, so I can use the position, right? But append is always going to the last. Do you know about the extend function? What extend does? Okay. So what extend does? Extend is basically making an extension, like whatever your current list and you want to add a second list as an extension, so we can use the extend. So it will add the list one at the end. Okay, so you can do the extend. Okay, but we cannot add in the any position, right? We have to do at the end. So extend can be do. Okay, so remove the items. If I say remove, so simply remove will be removing. Okay, so based on the item you are removing. Okay, if you say if there are more than one item specify value, it will remove the first occurrence. Okay, remove the first occurrence of banana. Okay, so if the multiple items are there, if specified position is there, right? Method remove the specified index. Okay, so pop one I'm doing. So suppose if you don't specify, it will be removing the last. Okay, remove the first element. If you delete command is there, del command, so you can remove and del. keyword, if you don't specify anything, it will be just del and list you give, it will remove all the entire list. But what is the difference between the del and clear? What is the difference?
Clear, it clears everything, but delete, we can delete particular item.
No, I'm saying like delete and the list I'm writing, and one is writing I'm clear. The clear is clearing the item, but still list will be there, name will be there. Okay. But delete means it is removed from the memory. Okay. So if you say clear means it's still the list is still there, but item content, no content. It will be empty. It will become empty. Okay. Clear will make it empty. Okay. Okay. So delete is no existence. If I after delete, if I try to print, so this will cause error. Correct? It is causing error. If I do this one, the clear one, so it's still my list is coming, right? So it means it is not giving error. That's the difference. Okay. How to iterate the loop? So if I loop the for loop, so item wise I can do. I have a item X, Y, Z, right? Okay. I want to iterate the all item. I can do one by one item by for loop. It will be taking each element X. Okay. And it will print it. So it is printing the apple, banana, cherry. Okay. If I loop through the index number, I can define the range length of the list. So 0, 1, 2, 3 items are there, right? So it is the same result. It's the same result. Okay. While loop. While loop is okay. What is the difference into for loop and while loop? For loop and while loop. While loop is checking condition first. Okay. Then it is allowing to come. Okay. And then it is doing. For loop is basically we have some start and end position we know, and then we iterating the loop. Okay. So, but while loop is based on the condition, it print. Okay, it runs. Okay, so it will not enter. But there is a one more loop is a do while. Do while is one time it will run, but um, while condition it checks, then it will allow the second time. And another one is like a list comprehension. This list comprehension, if you don't want to write a for loop, right, you want to print all three items, you can use for I in the list and then print I. So if you don't want to write three lines of a statement, you write three lines of a statement here, right? The list and this. If you write only one single line of command, it will work, this command. So you are saying print X for X in the list. So every element in the X, okay, every element in the list you print as a X element. So you are printing all the three elements, right? So this is list comprehension, okay? So dictionary comprehension is there, set comprehension is there, list comprehension is there. So list comprehension is for the list items, right? Okay. So list comprehension. Suppose we are going to do some more other operations. So you are writing how many lines of statement you are writing for this? You are checking if A in X. So any fruit which has the A letter, you want to create a new list. So how many will come? 3. So 3 fruits have A letter, right? So it is checking each fruit if A letter is there and it is appending in the new list. Okay. Same thing if I want to do with the list comprehension. So how I'm going to do? Simply I'm checking X of X for X. Each X I'm checking in the fruit if A in X. So same condition, same for loop on A if condition I'm writing inside the list comprehension. If you want to like something this, something filter you want to do, you say what is doing basically only accept item that are not apple. It means you want to remove apple. Okay. So one way is if you iterating the for loop, you check each fruit item. If it is not apple, then you append in the new list. That is the one way. But in the same list, you want to modify, right? You can say some filter. So you are saying X for X in fruit if X not equal to apple. Okay. So it will be giving other fruit other than the apple. Okay. Okay, iterable, like suppose you want to each element for the iteration, right? You want to do, or you want to have accept only number lower than 5. Can anyone tell me, I want to print even number, how can I do here? Can you tell me? Here is right now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is coming because up to 10 number, the 4, 0 to 4 is a less than 5, correct? Can you tell me the logic? I should write it here. It should make it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
X modulus 2 equal to 0.
X percentage 2 equals 0. Like this.
Yes.
If I want to find, okay, this is the even is coming. But suppose if I want to find odd, what is the way?
Not equal to 0.
Yeah, so
X, X,
reminder is not equal to 0.
X modular 2 not equal to 0.
Or if I do one, that is also fine, right? So it's a matter of condition only, right? Either you do not equal to 0 or you can say either 0 or 1, right? So one reminder is for odd number and 0 for the even number, right? Okay, so suppose I want to find the fruits which upper letters, I want to get all the fruit upper letters. So upper function I'm calling. Okay, all the new list value I want to make it hello. So every item should be hello for each element in the fruit list. Okay. If I'm checking like written orange instead of banana. So I'm checking the condition if X not equal to banana, else orange. Okay. So here is if I check here. So I'm iterating for each element for X in fruit. So just start from the right side. Okay. And check the condition, right? For each X, if X is not banana, else orange, that you have to keep it in the list. So apple is not banana. Okay, banana is there, so banana is not coming. And cherry is coming, kiwi is coming, and mango is coming. So if I make it like this, what is the difference? So X is not banana, it will become orange. So first will come orange or not, right? Apple has become orange, correct? Banana remain banana, right? Because it will not change. Then again all orange, right? So I have reversed the condition, right? So now else condition is working other than the banana, correct? Okay. Sorting the list, like sort function is there. You can alphabetically sort. If number is there, ascending order is there. But if you want descending, there is a reverse equal to true, then it will make it descending order, right? Same for the number also. Okay. Copy list, like you want to make a clone copy. So there is a clone function also there and one copy function also there. Both are same. Copy will be making a exactly same copy. or one list to another list constructor you pass, it is also a one copy. So list method also making a copy, like list constructor, you know already, right? Anything you pass to the list constructor, it will become the list type. You already know. So even the list to list you can pass, or you can make it any other collection you can pass, and then it will become list. Okay. Join list, two lists you want to join. So this is the concatenation, right? Plus operator. So you can join, and like one list you can iterate and second list you can append, right? First, so list two items you are iterating, there's 1, 2, 3, and appending in the list one. So after A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 will come, right? Or you can use extend. Already I have talked about. So extend also doing the same thing. Or otherwise, manual way is using the for loop you can do. Okay. So these are the join list. List other methods like count function is there, insert, pop, all these functions we have already seen. Returns the number of element in the specified value. Okay, the count function is there. So if I want to find cherry count, okay, so it is coming count 1. So if I have cherry is one more time, okay, and if I run it, I will get it count 2. So count function is very simple one. Okay, it is giving a list of count and any like. So if I want to find how many elements are duplicate, how can we check it? So like each element, we should know how many number of times is there, right? And once I find, then I can check if it is greater than 1, it means it's a duplicate, right? Then I can create another list and then I can add the element. Got it? So try that one, right, to find the duplicate element. How many are duplicate and how many are unique? Separate two lists you create. Okay. So two lists you create separate, one for unique element and one for the duplicate. Okay, go through this tuple functions. So tuple, the four major collections is there: list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Okay, so list, tuple, and set. Tuple is an immutable collection. It is unchangeable. If you and it is ordered but unchangeable. The values cannot be changed. Okay, so tuple is immutable collection, unchangeable collection, and tuple item also start from the 0 index and then 1 index. It's a order, unchangeable, allow duplicate. So only difference what you found here in the list and tuple. Only thing is here is a like it's a tuple is basically allow duplicate. Everything is same, unchangeable, right? But only you cannot change. But list you can change. Okay. Tuple length you want to find, length function is there. Create tuple with one item. So single item tuple you can just round bracket you can keep it, and you can add the item in the tuple. Data type, if you see type function, so you can see the type. Tuple can be of the multiple data types also. That is also possible. Type function is there. Tuple is having the constructor. So list of values in the round bracket, you can make it tuple. So just pass any bracket, round bracket value. So one tuple to another tuple you can create. So this is also tuple. In the round bracket value is a tuple, right? And this tuple values you are passing in another tuple. So it is making it tuple. Okay. And Python collections. Okay. Access tuple values. So indexes. Okay. The first index is 0, second is 1. So banana will come. Negative indexing. These are all same things. There is no difference. Okay. Whatever you learn in the list, similar things are there. You allowed to add tuple to tuple. So if you want to add one item, create a new tuple. So new tuple you have to create. You cannot modify the existing tuple. Okay. You can convert into list. So list you want to convert, just pass the tuple values in a list function, list constructor. It will create a tuple. Unpack tuple. Suppose you have a value in the round bracket. and you want to assign to 3 values. Okay, yesterday you seen that like how to unpack the collection. So you can assign the values to the green, yellow, red. So you can take it value from the apple, banana, cherry. Okay, so this is basically, and one is a star sign you have seen, right? This one. So if the number of variable is less than the number of values, you can add star to the variable name. Okay. So if I say green, yellow, these 2 items and rest of the item for the red. Okay. So here is coming as a list type. So if you give it star means, so rest of the item will taken to the this particular variable. Okay. So this is unpacking, right? So first 2 items will go to the first 2 variable. And when the third variable start, this is star means it's a collection type. Okay, it's a list type. Okay. So it is taking all the one. Suppose you took it, second one is the star topic. So in this case, if you have green is the apple and star is started here, I think this will take it these 3. Yeah, right. And the red is automatically taken to the last. So the rule is take it first to the first variable and second, the third variable will be taken last one. And then middle, all the one will assign to the, the middle one. Okay, the star one. Okay. So that is the rule for that. Okay. So loop is there. So loop is like a for loop, right? We can have a range is there. I can iterate the item in the length. Okay, like a range and while loop, right? I can iterate. Okay, so these are all there. Join tuple, so is same plus icon. And this is also you see multiple time, right? In the list also it is possible. If you have any list item also, so multiply means number of times it will write the same number of element. If you do 3, so it will become 3 times. Okay. So same thing is possible for list also. Just you change to the list. Okay. Change here. Now it's a list type. So now list type you're doing the same thing in the list. If you do the braces, okay, that is your set. Okay, because set is a unique element. Now let's see, will it come 9 times? Okay, it is unsupported operator type. That is not allowing like my fruit. Actually, set has the property, it doesn't allow duplicate. So by this operation, what I'm going to try to do, I'm trying to make duplicate. So I'm just going to the violation, right? Violation of the set rule, right? So that is the reason they have restricted. Okay. So when you're trying to do duplicate of your set element will not allow. Okay. Only list and tuple you can do. Tuple methods. So count value their index, like you can get the position, and this one is there. Okay, set is basically like unique elements, and it is unordered. That's a difference here. Unordered. Okay, so set items unordered, unchangeable. Okay, so meaning that we cannot change the item after the set has been created. Duplicates not allowed. That's a very most important thing. You cannot have duplicate, right? Duplicate cannot allow. If you try to keep it duplicate, when you print the items, you will be get only one value of the item. Okay, and false is a 0. Okay, and get the length of the set. Like if your length, you want to find length function is there, and some other data set items. Like you can create a different like item set or mixed data type value set or type function, or set is also constructor. Suppose you have a list and you want to make a unique element. How can you make it unique element? Passing any list of values in the set, or list also you can pass in the set function. that will become list. So that will become the set type. Suppose I say I have set element, list element, and I have some duplicate items in the list. Okay, my list has duplicate item. Now I want to make it unique. So how the set is doing? Set can take any type of collection, make it items unique. Okay, so you can see it is only one time. Okay, access the set items. Same, right? Like, okay, for loop you can do change items. Okay, once the set is created, you cannot change, but you can add new items and you can create a new set. Add the set items. So you can add the set items. Okay. Like if you want to update, there is a update function is there. So to add item from another set into the current set, so update function is there. Okay. Remove set items. You are modifying by remove function. Loop, you are doing the for loop, right? So same like you can iterate the items. Okay. And there is a set comprehension also there. Like you can use you don't want to iterate the for loop, you can use the set comprehension. Join set, like you can use the union function is there. So union is there, like you can combine the element of two sets. So you can use the union, that will make it one single set. Okay. And update method, insert the item in the set 2 into set 1. Okay. So other set methods are there. So these are the different set methods you can check. Okay, like union and remove, pop. Okay, so list we have the pop element. Okay, so those are the applied same. Clear is there, right? So copy is there. So these are the same, right? Okay, so there is nothing difference as the same list. Okay, and next is a dictionary. Dictionary is a key value pair. So dictionary is the key value pair, and basically we want to define key associated with the item value. So then we use the dictionary. Okay. So we are dictionary, we define as a like a key colon value. So left side is a key and right side is a value. Okay. And dictionary is a collection which is ordered, changeable, and don't allow duplicate. So key cannot be have duplicate. Suppose you are trying year, well, year key, again you are adding with 2200. So what will happen? It will override the existing value of the key. Okay. So the old keys value will be replaced with a new value. Okay. If you want to get the dictionary, complete dictionary you want to print, just give the dictionary name. Entire dictionary will be printed like this. It will be printed like the key colon value. And if you going to dictionary items like particular key, you pass in the square bracket double quote, you get the value for this key. Okay. And like you are keeping it two values, like I told, like 1964 and 2020. So 2020 is overridden by overridden to the 1964. Okay. So this is the basically like a same key has two different values. If you want to access, right, a particular key, right, so this is the way. And second one is a get function also there. Suppose you want to get all the keys, the dot keys are there. If you want to get all the values, so values are also there. Some value function is there, values. Okay, if you want to get key, and this key you iterate in the for loop, and then you can print each element of dictionary. So you can pass in the for loop. Okay. Or other way is like you have all the keys and particular like key value you want to change. So just change it. After that, you print again the you print it print X, right? So you will check the key will change. Okay, key and value will change. So if you see here, one more key is added. So if you see the previously the color was not there. Whenever you add this item, after that again you print the keys X, so you will get the value is changed. Right now it's showing more number of keys, right? Okay. Okay, so change items, we can change the particular one. Okay, update dictionary, there is a update function is there. Add item, we can add we can add particular new key we can add, or we can update the key value pair. We can tell here this particular key with this value will be added. Okay, so this will be added. And remove items, you can say with particular pop you can do, so it will be removed. Pop item, so pop item remove the last inserted item. In version 3.7, before the random item is removed instead. Okay, so pop item is removing the last item inserted. Okay, del is delete the complete dictionary values, but is even the dictionary also deleted. But clear, so delete can also delete the dictionary completely. And again, you are trying to print the dictionary, it will give the error, right? So once the dictionary is deleted, loop dictionaries. So there are the different ways to iterate. Either you can iterate the keys, or you can iterate the values directly also. Suppose I want to iterate all the keys. So dictionary.keys is the you can iterate all the keys. Or if you have all the values of the keys, so dictionary.values, you can iterate all the values separately. Okay. So if you have all the keys and value, this is the key and value separate, you can iterate. But item is a function that you can iterate both key and value together. That is the advantage using the items. So just remember, keys will be giving only keys, values will be giving only values, and items will be giving you item and values both. Okay. Copy dictionary, it is copying from one dictionary to another dictionary. Okay, so that is copy basically. Nested copy dictionary, so you can make it copy. So we know all the copy function. Nested dictionary, like dictionary, we have like some inner items also there, right? We say some dictionary has the child items also there. Okay, so one my family dictionary has child 1, child 2, child 3. These are the three sub dictionaries. So dictionary inside the dictionary. So how to access the element of the dictionary inside dictionary? So first dictionary element, and what the second one you are going to do. So I am saying child 2 name. So child 2 and name, I will get this one. Okay, I will get this value. These are the all dictionary functions. Okay, practice all these four collections. Okay, so tomorrow if conditions, for loop, all these I will complete. Okay, I will do this all other one. Okay, so complete this all the scenarios. First you practice for basic fundamental functions, and when you are starting the program site, so what 2-3 programs I wrote, I will give the list of programs in the classroom I will add, so you can practice those programs. Okay, anybody has any question? Okay, okay, thanks everyone. Okay.
Thanks, sir.